What is up, Techno fam? Or better yet, what is up, Team No Sleep? I am back with a quick video about setting up eARC on the Sony A90J OLED. Now, I'm not 100% sure, but I think these steps will work for all 2021 Sony TVs, as they should all have the new operating system. Now, if you have any other Sony TV models, let me know if these steps work for your specific Sony model of TV down in the comments, so we can have confirmation for others that stumble upon this video. Also, if this guide helps you and you are planning on purchasing a new Sony TV, please do me a huge favor and use my affiliate link in the description, which will take you to B&H Photo. This is the company that sends me TVs to review so I don't have to buy them. Don't worry, I don't get to keep them, I still have to return the TVs. But at least I can make all these videos to help you without having to buy TVs. So please, use my affiliate links. As for the AV receiver in today's demonstration, I will be using the Denon X3700H. If you have a Denon or Marantz AV receiver, the steps should be identical for you. If, however, you have a different make of AV receiver, I will put links to videos down in the description where I set up ARC on different AVR brands, so you'll have some sort of insight on what to do. Before we get to the setup, let me explain what eARC is for those that do not know. ARC simply stands for Audio Return Channel. It was designed to use one HDMI cable that connects your TV and your external audio device, meaning an AVR or soundbar. Instead of having one cable sending a video signal in one direction from AVR to TV, and another cable, like an optical cable, sending audio from the TV to the AVR, they combined this into one cable using the audio return channel. This is great for getting audio from your TV's apps and OS to your AVR without any additional cables. eARC, on the other hand, stands for Enhanced Audio Return Channel. It does the same thing as ARC, just slightly different. If you're wondering about a specific type of cable to get this to work, you will need an HDMI cable with Ethernet. If you are considering getting new HDMI 2.1 cables, I suggest you take a look at my HDMI 2.1 test results page, where I purchase and test various HDMI 2.1 cables at varying lengths to help you navigate choosing the right ones. Link is in the description, and it is updated on a regular basis. Dolby Atmos can be delivered in two ways, compressed or uncompressed. The compressed version is delivered via Dolby Digital Plus, and the uncompressed version is delivered via Dolby True HD. The only way to truly test eARC is to send an uncompressed Dolby Atmos signal from an external device, like a 4K Blu-ray player, to the TV and then onto your AVR. It's a good thing I have three of them sitting here in my testing area. I have the Sony X800M2, the LG UBK90, and the Panasonic UB420. For this demonstration, I'll be using the Panasonic UB420, which is connected to the A90J via HDMI 2. The signal will then go from the A90J's HDMI 3 port, which is the designated ARC eARC port, to the HDMI ARC eARC port on the Denon X3700H. Now, to make sure I'm getting the full signal from the Panasonic UB420 to the Sony A90J, I need to go into the A90J settings and set the HDMI mode to enhanced for HDMI input number 2. I just released a video this week outlining that process, so if you need more details, check the link in the description or the card up top to properly set up 4K HDR for an external device on the A90J. To verify which Dolby Atmos signal we are getting, I'll have to use the Denon AVR app on my phone, which will tell me if the Dolby Atmos signal is either coming in via Dolby Digital Plus or coming in via Dolby True HD. Let's start with the settings on the Denon, as that's quick and simple. First, change the input of the A90J to HDMI 3. Now change the input on the Denon to anything other than TV audio. So I'll pick Blu-ray, as this is just to see the Denon menu on screen. Press Setup on the Denon remote. Scroll to Video, then scroll to HDMI Setup. Scroll down to ARC and turn it on. That's it. Press the Setup button again for the change to take effect. Notice the TV senses the change and tells us it has changed its audio setting to Sound System. That's a good sign. Change the input on the Denon to TV audio and it's ready to go. Now let's change the settings on the A90J. Press the Settings button on the remote to bring up the overlay menu. Scroll to the far left and select the Settings menu. Select Display and Sound. Scroll down and select Audio Output. At the top, Speakers should be set to Audio System if it isn't already. The next setting, TV Center Speaker Mode, we need to turn off. This is the setting that makes the TV use its internal speakers as the center channel in your setup. I will test this out for a video in the future, but for most people, and for right now, we need to turn this off. Scroll down to eARC mode and change it to auto. Now we need to scroll down to pass-through mode and change that to auto. Okay, that should do it. Let's pull up the Denon app and try out some compressed Atmos. I'll jump into the Netflix app on the A90J and search a movie called Okja, which, for you trivia buffs out there, was the very first Atmos movie in the Netflix library. You can see that Atmos is in the description, which is a good sign. Hitting play and watching the Denon app, we can see it change to Dolby Atmos. Now tap the question mark icon, and then tap AVR info, and we can see it's Dolby Atmos via Dolby Digital Plus. Okay, now let's test eARC. For this demonstration, I have 3 demo discs here, which my patrons might recognize. I have the 2016 Dolby Atmos demo disc, the 2017 DTS-X demo disc, and the IMAX Enhanced Volume 1 demo disc. If you have been looking for these discs, all my patrons at the $5 level have access to the files on these discs, and more are added monthly. If you're interested in having access to these demo files, click the link in the description and become a patron today. First, let's start with Dolby Atmos so we can verify if the incoming signal is compressed or uncompressed. I'll go ahead and start the Leaf demo. We can see the Denon app changes to Dolby Atmos, and going into AVR info, we can see it's Dolby Atmos via Dolby True HD. Awesome! That means we are sending an uncompressed Atmos signal from the 4K player through the TV and into the AVR. Great success! So now let's put in the DTS demo disc and start Katie by Von Gray, which is an awesome demo. If you haven't seen it, it's fantastic. Watching the Denon app, we can see DTS-X Master. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. Onward to IMAX Enhanced. I'll start the Bumblebee demo, and on the Denon app, we see IMAX DTS-X. So why is it we see both of them? It's because IMAX Enhanced is delivered via DTS-X. So you're pretty much all set up. So as of the filming of this video, right now, eARC does work on the Sony A90J OLED. I hope this guide has helped you, and if it has, don't forget to like and share the video, and of course subscribe up to the channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.